Hi, this is Bill Hooper from William Hooper Consulting. This will be the first of a series of videos on some innovative card tricks and different techniques to teach probability theory for either mathematics classes, statistics class, or continuous improvement classes. So this one is called the Aces and Kings, and it's a visual, very highly visual demonstration of the probability theory. So we're going to go ahead and start it off, but I'm going to need somebody. What I usually do on this one is I bring somebody out of the audience. I say bring somebody out of the classroom up to the front, and it's a classic 1011 demonstration of it. Originally developed probably years ago by Dai Vernon, one of the world's most famous close-up musicians. Modified slightly by musician Ben Whiting and myself a few years ago, and I've done this one probably 100 times in demonstrations over the years. So let's go ahead and showcase it. At the end of it, I'm going to refer you over to my website, and at my website you can go out there and you can see the solution to it, and I'll walk through the mathematics of it and show you how it was developed and how to perform it live in front of an audience. So for this demonstration, I'm going to ask for our participant from audience, and in this particular case, I'm going to bring in my wife, Maud, for a demonstration. Come on in, Maud.
Hi.
Maud, have you ever played cards before?
Yes.
Great, great. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's take a standard deck of cards and let's do some shuffling exercises on them. So would you like to cut them? Please cut a plumb someplace in the middle.
There you go.
Great, great. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over kind of the history of card playing and history of shuffling cards with from the years. So it really started into its own back in the 1930s and 1940s. And there was one particular way where they used to start off with, and they started off with very, very crudely with just dealing off very quickly off the bottom of the deck. And that didn't work very good after a while. There was a lot of people that were caught doing that and potentially cheating and things like that. Then they came along and said, better way of methodology of doing that is just to forward shuffle them. Well, why don't you come along with me on this one? So just go ahead and forward shuffle them. That's one way of doing it. Okay? And then we could go all the way through the card deck. But about the 1930s or 40s, they started coming up with a better way. And they started coming up with what's called the rifle shuffle. And so we can do it that way. Okay?
Alright.
Then they developed, and then they came along, and they did some more fancier shuffles. They came along, and they came across, and they started developing that, and they could do all sorts of crazy stuff and so forth. And so we could do that, and we could do more further shuffling if you want.
Okay.
But let's go ahead with the exercise in this one. So, Maud, want to take half a deck?
Okay. I have half.
Are you half? You want to switch out? You want to
Sure. I'll
switch.
switch.
All right. You want to switch again, or just keep it?
No, I'm okay.
You're okay? Okay. All right. Good. We'll put down there. All right. Okay. All right. And let's deal the cards out. All right. Kind of like we were playing poker. All right.
Okay. Two.
Two? Let's shot one or two.
Two.
Two? One or two.
One.
One.
Two.
Two. Now let's go ahead. We're wasting time. Let's go ahead and deal them all out as if we were playing poker. All right. Now you got a lot more cards than I got. I got a lot more cards than you got, so it's going to take a little longer, but I'll get there eventually.
I guess
Wow.
I didn't do half too well.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's straighten them cards all up. So, went through a shuffling exercise, shuffled them all up. And so, I could randomly go through and I could work out and say, well, I could pick out and say that I'm going to pull a king out of the deck. One of piles here. And they say, well, that could be random luck. There's 4 kings in the deck, 52 cards. 4 divided by 52 works out to about 7%, pretty close to 8% probability. But let's do it. Let's see if it works out.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick a king, not just Ramson. That's what I pick. You want to pick up one of my piles?
That one.
That guy right there?
Yes.
Okay. Whoa, we got it.
King.
A king.
King of hearts.
King of hearts. All right. Now that's pretty good. That's only 7% probability. So yeah, it could happen by chance. But what would happen if we did a pair of kings? And in a long version of this, which I hope you come out to the website, Yam will walk you through how to do this. But it works out to be about 4 out of 1,000 probability that I was going to get a pair of kings off of it from a shuffle deck. You can do that during poker playing. You can use this to educate students or entertain or whatever you want. What do you think? Which file should I pick?
How about this one?
Think one over there?
Yes.
Oh, another king. King
King.
number 2.
King of clubs.
All right. Now we could go down the same probability theory, and we could start working on the multiplication theory, and we will do that in the long version or on the website for the solution to this. But if we work through, what is the probability that we're going to get 3 of them turned over, and we could work through it out, and we're going to it's going to work out to about 2 out of 10,000 probability. This one is getting to be a long shot now. You're going to get really suspicious that the card, the dealer was stacking the deck or something like that. So go ahead, Maud, you want to pick out one now?
How about that one?
With that one? Third king.
King of diamonds.
King of diamonds. Now what's interesting is the fourth one. And we could work through the probability on this one, and it's going to work out to be right around 3.6 parts per million probability if we had 4 kings turned over. Interestingly, that's going to be very, very close to 6 sigma probability. So if somebody doesn't understand, I really don't understand 6 sigma probability, this is an excellent way to teach them. Teach them it's the probability of pulling 4 of a kind out of a shuffled deck. And so let's go through it, and what would happen if I turned over the last one? Anyone want to take a guess on that one? And there she is.
King of spades.
King of spades. Okay, so that's the explanation of it. Thank you very much, Maud. All right.
I have cards.
Well, wait a minute. You have cards too. All right. If we were playing poker, what would you need to beat me? To beat my 4 kings?
4 aces.
4 aces. All right. I shuffled my cards. You shuffled your cards.
Yeah.
All right. We could work through the probability on this one, and actually it works out better that you're going to get 4 aces than for me getting the 4 kings. One of the reasons why is because I got less cards to deal with. So it's a little bit better, a little bit probability, but still a really long shot that you're going to beat. Why don't you go ahead and turn them over and see what happens.
Ace of hearts. Ace of spades. Ace of clubs. Ace of diamonds.
Wow, wow. All right, and just to check, all right, we can turn the rest of the cards over,
And
and they
they're,
are not fake. They are not marked. All
they're
right?
all regular
They're
cards.
all regular cards. Okay, thank you, Maud. All right, this is the explanation of the aces and kings. It's a very effective maneuver for training people on probability theory. It's a very excellent explanation for using in front of people and for presentations. It's a great explanation for classroom exercises who are teaching classes in probability, 6 sigma, or statistics or continuous improvement. At the end of this video, we'll flash up here on the screen the website we can go to, WilliamHooperConsulting.com, and in there we will have the solution to this one and walk you through how it's done, and at the same time we'll show you how it's done and some of the pitfalls and some of the demonstrations and how to make it the most effective possible so people remember the probability theory and remember the mathematics behind it, or if nothing more, are highly entertained by this whole exercise. Thank you.